my dear Sagittarius, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of June with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's an all signs reading up, your next fated romance, and a 4 elements reading, message from a lost loved one for the full members to this channel. And the reading, where is my greatest opportunity to enjoy life in an unexpected way, are available for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for May to get a context, and this is the prediction for June. I will start reading your cards, and I'm using the Wizard's Tarot with Barbara Moore. When I open your deck here, I see 3 of Wands together with a World card. So 21, 2 plus 1, 3. So both these are 3 connected to the Empress energy. So it seems like you're trying to solve a situation, you're trying to find a solution, a way forward, what to do next. It's as if something have left empty space in your life, and you're trying to figure out what the next chapter should be about. I call the Divine with Love and Light, and here we have the Ace of Swords together with the World card. So this just endorses what we just saw, that you're trying to figure things out. You might want to communicate also. Maybe you feel like a solution to your situation would be in communication. I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we also have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups tells me that you feel hope. Maybe you think that all is not lost, or that there's if you communicate, you might find some kind of loving solution to this situation. The World card being the significator here. It's more a card of an ending than the Death card. It's actually the last card of the major arcana. Then it starts again with the Fool, like a new beginning. And this is 6 elements, and we have Justice and the Ace of Cups. So Justice and the Ace of Cups, I come to think about this song Love Fool. Love me, say that you love me. Love Fool. Making a note here, see if I remember. Then I will put this song in the description box of this video, and it's like a mini tart reading. Might tell a little bit more of if this is your state of mind or the other person's state of mind. It's almost like we're trying to avoid the truth and prolong some kind of situation. We try to find solutions, we try to communicate, we try to find hope. Okay. 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and give us a clear view reading for my dear Sagittarius viewers. So I want my dear Sagittarius to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk, Emperor, on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So I think this is time to be very grown up and take a little bit control over your life. Not what you would want to do, but what's good for you. Okay, so being the daddy to yourself, or the father to yourself. Okay, I'll tune in for a few seconds here to you and to the person most on your mind and your relationship in June. This is the new bottom of the deck. So it's Chariot, full of energy, future optimism, but it might be also an energy of control, that we want to control the outcome of a certain situation, or someone might want to control the outcome in the situation with us. And it can become a very pushy energy. And this is the old bottom of the deck and the World card. And with this, I feel like there needs to be a little bit more acceptance. It doesn't mean that the situation isn't solvable. It just means that we need to accept where we are right now, because then we'll find the best solutions and the best way to move forward, instead of maybe blinding ourselves to what's really going on and finding fake solutions or things that we will try that won't really work that fine. Okay. This is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind. This is the situation with said person. This is what's on their mind with you. Your feelings, the bond between you two, their feelings, your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for June, and their behaviors and attitudes. Okay, so we start with the situation. And we have a beautiful 10 of Pentacles here. So 10 of Pentacles talks about a stable relationship, legacies, properties we own, and states we find ourselves in. For example, I live in this village, or I work at this place, or I'm married to this person. Things that makes us feel secure. And this is what's on your mind, and we can see that there's communication, much what we have seen with the Three of Wands together with the Ace of Swords. And this is what's on their mind, and we have the Empress here. So the Empress is a very loving energy, self-sacrificing energy. Might be that you are trying even to communicate with someone that might not want to hear what you have to say. But with this, it looks much more positive also, that there can be good solutions to whatever situation you are in that was a little bit complicated, what we saw before. Okay, so this is the bond between the two of you, and it's 7 of Wands. So sometimes when we are faced with certain challenges in relationships, it's a good time to define ourselves. What do I want? What do I need? What don't I want? What can I accept, and what can I not accept? What can I compromise about, and what do I refuse to compromise about and will never compromise about? So finding out a little bit more who we are, and a conflict in a relationship, or a situation where we don't see exactly eye to eye or have different opinions, is a very good background to make ourselves see ourselves, and it can make us aware of also what we want and what we don't want. Here we have a Page of Pentacles, which again talks about some kind of new beginning, and then we have the Lovers. So it seems, Sagittarius, that you something you want to do, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, that might force you to break free from the situation that's cozy and nice, and it has been bringing like a sense of stability to your foundation, the job, the relationship, the place I live in. And now you are questioning if this is what you want to do with the rest of your life. And you might have some other ideas, but you also have this other situation where people have invested a lot in you. And it can be, for example, the boss that gave you a chance of a job. You don't want to fail them by saying, hey, I don't want to work here anymore. Or the partner that has given you so much help and support throughout the years, and now you feel like, well, maybe I want to be free, maybe I want to do this or do that. And it can be like a little bit a difficult situation emotionally to define ourselves when we don't want to define ourselves, because we want to be loyal, we want to stay in that situation even if there's something else starting to call on us. Okay, but the cards is really nice. So I would say that there's many relationships where there's no problem at all. It's just nice communication. People are understanding each other. We have this value, but we also have new ideas about what we want to do. But it's not the story that Divine wants to tell me, but it's alternative. So for those of you which it doesn't resonate, it actually looks like you have a really nice situation with your person. Either this is your romantic partner or friend or a relative. It seems like you can contribute a lot to each other's thoughts and ideas about life, and like you're mixing your energy in a way that's inspiring to both of you. Okay, so with that put aside, this is your behaviors and attitudes. The Queen of Cups, it's like you feel like you are careless with love. You would want to invest yourself more, but careless. You couldn't care less. So what to do when we don't care less? We want to care, but we don't care, and that's the main issue here. And the Knight of Wands. So this person really want to persuade us to care. They might try to guilt trip us, put this fire underneath our butt so we will feel it and, you know, start to care. But there might be other things that's calling us, that it's other things that we need to care about right now. Okay, this is the outcome for June, and it's the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups. So it seems like a situation where the relationship can survive this. I wouldn't advise this person to put a torch underneath the other person's butt. We need to read the room. So for some of you, it can be a good idea to really state where you are at. Like, this is this is what I want, this is what's defined me, this is what's defined the relationship from me. And we can have a really good outcome. Shit, sorry, I got scared. There was a cat jumping on the roof. Cat on the Roof. Isn't that a movie? I hope it has nothing to do with this situation. Okay, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. This is like the ideal lovers couple. But for some reason, the Queen of Cups couldn't care less. But I think there's potential here for the future. This doesn't have to be the end of the relationship. It might be redefined. Maybe it's not going to be in the way that it was in the past. And again, for those of you that doesn't have any issue in the relationship, it actually seems like your partner will make a great effort to be a better partner for you in the relationship, just because they love you so much. So that's a nice thing. Okay. Looking into your totem, if this is you, Sagittarius. So we have the Peacock, and I feel like it's a lot self-fulfillment. There's a lot of other ideas that you have for your life. So even if your relationship is wonderful, lovely, there's other stuff that's calling for your attention, and it might be how things are just right now. Doesn't mean that it needs to be the end of this relationship. It just means that your partner or your person, your friend, needs to understand that maybe now is not the time. Now is not the time to plan that vacation, or to give an engagement ring, or to, you know, try to work through the issues in the relationship. Now it's more the time to chill and kind of relax and do our own thing, and let the other person figure this out, what it is that they would want to do with the rest of their this cycle. What's next? What's going to happen next? What do I want to do next? And also a spiritual growth or personal growth card for Sagittarius, or this left feminine side, called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. So I definitely feel like we are getting to know ourselves better, and we are on path to find ourselves and to find out who we are. So even if we are in a comfortable situation, we might not be able to stay there just right now, because we need to widen our horizon and see what's more is out there. Okay, this is not the end station, and to put ourselves in the hammock and wait for death. It's like spreading our wings and see what the world is about. and see what's going on for this masculine side, the other person. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Well, the Knight of Wands is galloping here out in the desert. I think it has to do something with a past life situation. Maybe this person has been in a similar situation with you in a past life. And they get a little bit scared, like they get a little bit possessive in this situation, because it's like layers upon layers of memories that makes this situation really intense for them. Karmic relationships, polarity, soul growth, conflict. So for this person, they probably feel a little bit hysterical about maybe you drifting away here. And because they feel like this might have happened before, they lost you before, and they don't want that to happen, this karmic situation. So they can become a little bit overbearing. But what I see with the lizard is what they need to work on is to love and let go. It doesn't mean that it's the end and we will never see each other again. The more gracefully we can give the other person space, the more they will be grateful the day when they, you know, whatever is preoccupying their mind here is stopping to preoccupy their mind, and they're thinking, hey, where went this other person? And then they will have just fond memories. But if we chase them with this torch and put fire in their little behind and say, like, you need to pay attention to me and our relationship, this person is just going to feel like this is a little bit a heavy karmic, unsolvable energy situation. So I understand for this person, this is awful, because there's so much value in this relationship. And there's so much value in the situation that's already here. Why would anyone want to sacrifice it? Or why would one grow out of it? It's paradise. But for this person, they are here to expand their soul and see what's behind next door and next door and next door. So unfortunately, it doesn't seem like you can keep them in this square space. They might be able to come back to the square space, but they can't stay there. They need to spread their wings, and the more you force them to care, the less they will care. So that's also an issue. So if you want to keep this person, focus on yourself, your own life. Maybe do some past life regression to see why it's so intense for you, this situation. And if you are this person, sorry, it's another force pulling you away. So if you care less, you care less. And it might be a lesson for this person also, that they need to be faced with this, that you care less. So it might be the divine has turned off the love well, so that you care less, and then you can't care more because it would be fake. So that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm not seeing a breakup. I'm seeing like a drifting away, like other focus. And this person has iron focus on this situation, but needs to figure out why. Okay. So I would urge you to watch the love reading for May to learn more about this situation or relationship. And please share my videos on your social media to let more people know about them. Also, like the videos to show YouTube that you want to continue seeing readings from me in your feed. And of course, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be sure that you get noticed when I'm posting a new video. Thank you in advance also for watching this far. Take really good care until next time. Stay awake, stay healthy, stay blessed, and bye for now.